Hello guys, welcome to a Train Parrot. Today we're going to be looking into a very special and unique setup called the Ping Pong Bot. I'm sure that most of you have never heard about this particular setup. A while ago, when Freecomas introduced technical conditions for exiting deals on DCA bots, they shared this setup with me, and I remember making a video back in the day, reviewing the concept and maybe doing some paper trading tests as well, since all the setups are designed to be run during a bull market and potentially we are about to enter the phase 3 of the bull market. This particular setup should really shine during these times. In today's video, I'm going to show you some early results of only running this setup for 24 days. We're going to look at the performance of the setup during these times for BTC pair, Ethereum pair, and also Ethereum versus BTC pair. We're going to compare a few different alternatives. What you could do with this setup is take it away and apply it to the coins that you are mostly bullish, assess whether you could use it with leverage, combine multiple coins, and I'm also going to show you how you can tweak the settings to make it more or less aggressive. If you haven't got an account on Freecomas, I'm going to leave a link in the description that offers 50% discount for a full year of membership. I also have 10 promo codes for 90% off the Pro tier on Freecomas. Every time this video gets 50 new comments, I'm gonna add a new 90% discount code into the description. I will continue adding codes until I run out. Let's start by looking at the performance of these bots. Currently, the top best performers are the BTC USDT Ping Pong that is locking down a minimum of 1% take profit. The same goes to the Ethereum bot. BTC one is slightly ahead. It has done almost $5,000. Those are realized profits. You can see that there is no position currently open. It has taken 59 deals, whereas the Ethereum one has realized 2.6k, but it's got 1.8k in unrealized profit. So in theory, they should be roughly about the same amount of profits if you consider as well the unrealized profits. There are two alternatives that are a little bit more conservative because they do not require a minimum take profit to close the deal. This means that some deals might close in red because it's giving preference to closing down the deals as soon as possible, as opposed to waiting for taking at least a 1% take profit. And currently the ETH BTC pairs bots are not really performing that well. You can see that although this one has realized 4,000, it also has a red back for 4,000.1. So that means that this is underwater, and the last one below that doesn't have a minimum take profit is also underwater. Since all these bots are running on spot, I assume that the last two are going to recover as soon as the Ethereum breakout ends up playing out. And since it has already realized 4,000, if we can close these deals, it could get very quickly in the area of the 6,000 or even more. But you might be wondering, what is the Ping Pong Bot? And that is the most interesting part in this video. We're going to go into Freecomas and we're going to look at all the settings, and I'm going to try to explain what this bot is trying to achieve. If you just want to copy any of these bots, I'm going to leave a link in the description. As you notice in this table here, there are two types of bots. Bots that require a minimum TP and bots that do not require a minimum TP. The main idea of the Ping Pong Bot is that you're going to allow your bot to have loads of different deals at the same time for the same pair. But the key is that you're not going to allow all these deals to open at the same time, because that will be silly. What we actually want is these deals to be opening at different times where technical indicators are saying that those could be a good entry, and then have technical indicators also to exit those deals. In order to normalize the results of my paper trading experiments, I made every single bot use 100,000, and that's basically 30 deals using 3,333. Each of these deals is going to open when there's some sort of reversal to the upside in the market. For example, in this case, I'm using the RSI with a length of 7 in the 15 minutes crossing up 30. But notice that Freecomas offers many other TA entries and exits, so I would really recommend that you look at them and see if RSI is the best one or if you want to use any other that is more of your preference. Each of these deals are going to enter when this happens, but not more than a single deal will open at the time. I'm going to explain later how we can control that every time that this condition is true, we don't get the 30 deals to open at the same time. Bear with me. Going to the take profit area, we are exiting on the opposite condition. So for example, if this was crossing above 30, that means that it stops being oversold. We're going to take profit when it starts getting overbought. You know that I really like using RSI, and I'm very familiar with what to expect from this indicator. And here, as you can see, I have selected the minimum profit and set it to 1% from the total volume. What this means is that the bot is going to invest 3,333 in a single deal out of the 30 deals that it's got available. So basically, you're going to enter here with some TA and you're going to exit with the opposite TA as long as that condition is happening with a minimum profit of 1% already. If this condition kicks in too early and you are below 1% take profit, the exit condition will get skipped. This particular bot doesn't use a stop loss, and that's why I think that this bot is suited for a bull market. In a bear market, I will assume that this bot will perform pretty bad, leaving you with loads of red bags. This bot doesn't use any safety orders, and I'm going to tell you why. The reason we are not using safety orders, meaning that we don't want to be adding to each of the deals as the price goes down, is because instead of using the actual safety orders to average down, what we are using in the Ping Pong Bot is multiple deals of the same coin triggering at different times based on this TA to average down. And that's what makes this particular setup really clever and really unique. But I still haven't told you the main secret to make sure that not all of these deals are entering at the same time. Remember that this is a multi-pair bot, and if the condition is true and you don't do the secret that I'm about to tell you, all of these deals are going to enter the first time that the deal start condition is true. The key secret to achieve that is to use the cooldown between deals. By using this setting, you're forcing your bot to never open more than one deal of the same pair at the same time. In fact, with this particular setting of 1000 seconds, you are forcing your bot to wait at least 28 minutes before opening the next deal. And that is assuming that after those 28 minutes, your deal condition is still true, which is not going to be the case very oftenly. I almost forgot to mention one last important parameter of the Ping Pong Bot, which is the simultaneous deals percent pair. Of course, if you're going to run 30 deals of the same pair and you don't have this set to the same number that you're writing down in the max active deals at the top of the bot, you're going to get an error because by default, this is set to just one. And that's the error you're going to see. So make sure that you match these two numbers. Currently, we are in an uptrend. So we are very happy with the results of using a minimum profit of 1%. The uptrend is allowing us very oftenly to reach that 1% take profit and close most of the deals, as you can see in the performance of the past month. In fact, the BTC1 has closed 24 deals in the last 7 days and 59 deals in about a month, and it doesn't have any deal open. And that is because Bitcoin just printed one of the largest monthly candles ever. But that is not always going to be the case. And the job of this bot is to spread away as many safety orders in the form of separate deals as possible and close each individual one of those deals at different times. If you wonder if I have been able to backtest this particular setup, unfortunately, I cannot use ADB or Absolute No to test the Ping Pong Bot because it's a very, very unique setup. If we wanted to backtest this Ping Pong Bot, we will require some sort of custom-made Pine script, which is doable, but at the moment I do not have it. All I have is the forward tests of the paper trade during a period that is quite bullish. So how can we make this setup more conservative? Which aspects of the bot can be tweaked in case you wanted to run it with some coins that are much more aggressive than just Bitcoin or Ethereum? I don't want to use too aggressive settings and then getting caught. I actually want to realize some profits with some frequency. The first aspect that is going to make your bot less aggressive is to not expect too high minimum profit. If you set a minimum take profit of 10 and the coins that you're bullish on end up having a massive run to the upside, of course, you're going to make much more if you use a 10 minimum rather than a 1. But if also there is a strong correction, even your 1 might be seen as too aggressive. Another idea that I can give you, in your deal start condition, you could use an additional condition in a higher time frame to make sure that you're only entering in deals while you are in an uptrend. And for that, you could use the TradingView crypto screener and set it maybe to the 4-hour or the 1 day, and then filter out by being in a buy area. This is going to provide some sort of protection. Don't forget that I'm going to leave you links to all the setups in the description. I'll leave there as well access to see the live statistics as they are being generated by these 6 bots. Some coins that I'm planning to use with this particular setup that I can mention right now are CAS, Injective, IMX, ICP, Phil, R, Say, and Sui. I haven't created yet the bots, and I'm going to have a look at the charts and decide based on their volatility whether I'm going to use the 15 minutes here, or I might end up using even the 1 hour or 4 hour just to spread away those entries. Furthermore, if the particular coin is just too volatile. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the Ping Pong Bot. Let me know down in the comments which coins do you think might perform great with this particular setup and why. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye.